Legendary drummer Viv Prince dead at 84. It's hard to tell if Brian Matthew was trying to be informative or dripping contempt when he introduced his next guests on Saturday Club, on the BBC's Light programme, in October 1964. Next on the show here in London, a group of lads who've all adopted the fairly fashionable shoulder-length hairstyle, and their music is exclusively the commercialised, British form of rhythm and blues, as you'll hear in this number called Big Boss Man, from the Pretty Things. Later on, Matthew asked the band if indeed they felt their hair was in fact the longest in the business, occasioning nearly a minute of earnest discussion about situations in which their hair might be inappropriate. Such was to be the fate of the Pretty Things in the mid-60s, to be a band who embodied all that was a threat to bourgeois values, to an extent that rather overshadowed the music they were making. The biggest threat of all was Viv Prince, the band's drummer, whose death at 84 was announced on Instagram on Friday by, fittingly, Jack White. After his sacking he joined the Hells Angels, and was duly thrown out for bad behaviour. Viv was an incredible drummer, wild and full of abandon, White wrote. He played for the band The Pretty Things, and he influenced many other musicians like Keith Moon. I was lucky enough to meet Viv some years ago, who was working on his farm in Portugal at the time. He was an inspired and eccentric rock and roller, and maybe I'll have to put together a team to work on a documentary about this man one day. Indeed, so wild was Prince that he lasted barely 18 months before the wildest band in Britain could no longer cope with him. You get a taste from his response to reports in the New Zealand press about the group's appalling behaviour touring the country in 1965. Returning to the UK, he went through the allegations one by one with Record Mirror's Norman Jopling. Did they break chairs? One chair. Light fires. Complete lie. Abuse officials? We had a go at them because they didn't make any attempt whatsoever to stop the kids coming through the stage door and into our dressing room. Ruin heartthrob Eden Kane's act by laying carpet on stage while he performed? Everyone was digging it. Do the same to Sandy Shaw's act? I was cleaning up from our act when she came on early. Drink meths? We've got a great big bottle of water we carry around labeled meths. It's a private joke.